Everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'll teach you how to separate different columns uh, that are kind of showed in a string like this. So this is all showed in column A. So how to separate them if they have a common delimiter. So this usually helps if you're cleaning data. So for example, this one, if you look at this, state has uh, the first column is states, but they're all kind of meshed together with the common delimiter, which is a semicolon here. So what we want to do is create different column for each of different things. So we want to have a different column for state, religion, population, a star variable, SAT math, percentage, things like that. You can basically do that with any data that is available. So what we'll do is click on the column that we want to do separate, and then we'll go to data. So this is basically data, and we're cleaning it. And then after that, we'll go to text to column. So click on text to column, and then there you'll see two options. One of them is delimited and one of them is fixed width. So the fixed width is used that if you want to separate a string, uh, like an 8 character string or 9 character string from from the entire row. But the delimited one, this one kind of helps with if you want to separate the data based on a common delimiter. So here the delimiter is semicolon. So we'll click on we'll select delimited. We'll click on next, and then now we want to select semicolon. So if you select semicolon, you see here it kind of gives you a preview of how the data will look like after we press next and finish it. If your delimiter is something else, if it's comma, you have to select comma. So if it's something else, something other than that's mentioned here, so for example, if it's like a backslash, so you can just put a backslash here, and it will separate the data as well. But since here the delimiter is semicolon, or just like semicolon and click on next. And here it is kind of showing how uh, what the destination of it will be, and then we'll click finish, and here we are. So now we have all this data cleaned up uh, um, nicely. So now we can see the states that are separated, the regions that are separated as well, populations. So all this data is now ready to be used for data analysis or anything like that. Cleaned, and we want to find out what the median of the teacher pay and what is the mean of the teacher pay. To find the mean of the teacher pay, we will use equal sign average formula, because the mean is basically the average of everything in the column. So we'll just after that we'll click on the first cell, then we'll press Control Shift and down arrow. It will kind of select the entire column for us. I'll just close parentheses, and then we'll press tab. So the mean of the teacher pay is 35.94, and find the median, we'll use equal median, and then we'll do the same thing. So select the first cell, then Control Shift down arrow, and it will select the entire column for us. Then we'll close the parentheses and we'll press tab, and it will do this for us. It will give us the median. So since this has three numbers at the end, we can also round this to do that. We'll just use the round function, the round formula, and here at the end we'll just comma. So how many numbers do we want after uh, the period? So we can have two numbers, so we'll just do that, close the parenthesis, hit the tab, and then it will give us two numbers at the end. So the mean of the teacher pay here is 35.94, and the median of the teacher pay is 35.05. So we can find the mean of this as well, mean of percentage, uh, mean of percentage month. We can find mean of pretty much everything. So we can also find the uh, mean of SAT maths. So it will be sort of similar. We'll do this since we want to round it. Let's find the average first. So we'll do average. Parentheses, then we'll just select the first cell, then we'll click on Control Shift down arrow, and then uh, close parentheses, and then tab. So it will give us this. Then we want to round it to make sure that we get a nice rounded number at the end. So we'll just use comma 2 at the end because we want two numbers after the decimal, and then I'll press tab. So now the mean of SAT math is 529.27. If you want to find median of SAT math, it will be similar to what we just did for the other one. So it'll be median SAT math. And here we'll do equal to average. We'll select the first cell, then control uh, shift, and then down column, and then we'll just close the parenthesis, and it will give us a median. So here we want around, sorry, here it'll be median, not that. So median. Here we go, and that's it. So this is the median. It's 521. So here the median is 35.05, and here the median is 521 for SAT math. So we can find the uh, median and mean for any of these columns. Uh, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel for the YouTube algorithm.